Welcome viewers. Before us we have a question in mathematics paper 1. This one is from the topic of speed time graph. The question reads: the diagram below is a graph of a moving object which decelerates uniformly at 8 meters per second squared from a speed of 52 meters per second to v meters per second in 6 seconds. It then moves at a constant speed for 10 seconds and finally decelerates uniformly to come to rest in 4 seconds. Right, so if you look at the speed time graph, this is a graph that tells us or that shows how speed changes over time. Now, let's look at the first question. So the first question is calculate question A, speed v. So let's go back to our diagram. So this point where the line is touching the y-axis, or where the line is starting, is considered to be our initial point. So the initial point is the starting point. Then this point where the line is now changing the direction, so this is our final point. So it is very important you notice where the initial point is and the final point is. Now the question is we are finding v, so the v denotes the final velocity. So the formula that you're supposed to use whenever you're finding the final velocity is this one: v is equal to u, which is our initial velocity, plus the acceleration multiplied by time. Now the u is the initial, so the initial is the number where the line is starting from, which is 52. So we have our 52, then plus now let's look at the acceleration, and as you can see the line is going down, so the acceleration must be negative. So we are given 8 meters per second squared, so we are going to put negative 80 here. Then what is the time? So the time from this point up to this point is 6 seconds. So multiply by 6. So we just have to do some math here. So positive times the negative will give us a negative. Then 8 times 6 will give us 48. Then we are going to subtract 52 minus 48. This will give us 4 as our final answer. So which means that at this point the number that was here was 4. Now we move on to the next question. So the next question is we need to find the total distance traveled for the whole journey. Now looking at the graph that we have, first we are going to look at the type of shapes that we can divide our graph into. So from this one we can find the total distance in segments part. So I'm going to find the total distance of this shaded part here, and from this part we can see that we have the trapezium. So the formula for the trapezium is distance is equal to half, then multiply by the sum of a and b times the height. Now how do we get the value of a? So the value of a is this distance here on top, from here up to here. Then for the b, which is our base, is from this point, from the 20 up to this point here. Maybe to redraw the diagram, if you have a trapezium in a shape like this one, the a is this value, then our b is this value, our height is this value here. So that's what we are saying. So the height will be the distance from this point up to this point, and remember the value at v is 4. So now let's do substitution. So what is the value of a? What is the number from this point up to here? So we have 16 plus our b is taken from this point up to this point, which is 20. Then our height is this number here, which is 4. So we can add 16 and 20. So 16 plus 20 will give us 36. Then half of 2 here is 1, 2 here. So half of 4 will give us 2. Then 36 multiplied by 2 will give us 72 meters. So this is the distance for the first part. Now let me get rid of this so that you may not be confused. Now we need to find the distance of this part. Now this part, as we can see, this is a right angled triangle. So we are going to use the formula distance is equal to half multiplied by b times the height. So half, the b is the base, this distance from here up to here, which is 6. The height is the distance from here up to here. Remember, we have 4 here. So the difference between 52 and 4 is 48. Then half of 6 is 3. 3 times 48. So 3 times 4 will give us 24, carry 2. 3 times 4 will give us 12 plus 2, 4, which is 144 meters. Then our final answer will just be 72 plus 144. So let's do the addition. So 144 plus 72. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 7 plus 4 is 11. We write 1, then we keep the 1. So our total is 216 meters. So that's our final answer. Now let's have a look at question C. So for question C, we just want the average speed for the whole journey. So average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time taken. So the total distance, we have it 216. Then the total time, we also have it 20. So it's 216 meters over 20 seconds. So we need to divide how many times can 20 go into 216. So let's reduce. So we use let's use 4 here. 4 into 20 is 5. 4 into 21 is 5, remainder 1. 4 into 16 is 4 meters. Then we have second here. Then 5 into 54 is 10, remainder 4 over 5 meters per second. So this is the average speed. So this is how you can answer a question like this. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.